Hello and welcome to Small Cap Nation. I'm Jane King at the NASDAQ market site in Times Square. And with me today is Darren Marble, who is the CEO of CrowdfundX. So welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, well, you have a really interesting, you're in a hot area, crowdfunding. We hear a lot about that. So let's just talk about the overall crowdfunding space right now. How is that? Is it as vibrant as it seems to be?
I think it absolutely is, and I think the industry is set to explode in 2017. I think it's an incredible opportunity for companies that have maybe struggled to raise capital through traditional means, venture capitalists, angel investors, to take that opportunity directly to their customers and fans. And we were fortunate enough to be involved in what became the first crowdfunded IPO with an automotive startup called Elio Motors, who's become really the poster child for the industry. They raised $17 million from 6,500 everyday Americans, and they closed out that offer in February and then subsequently listed to the OTCQX, and the stock price has since increased. And I think that's inspired all types of businesses around this country to figure out whether or not they want to follow that same path.
Yeah, so tell me about your company and how do you fit into the whole crowdfunding universe?
So CrowdfundX is a financial marketing firm. The biggest challenge in this industry is that simply listing your company on a platform or website is never enough. And we've learned this over years of marketing Kickstarter campaigns. In fact, we had done about 80 campaigns managing these campaigns A to Z, designing, producing, distributing stories for entrepreneurs. And so we learned over time that really to raise capital from the crowd, you have to have a very compelling and authentic story, and then you need to distribute that story to people who are likely to understand it and be excited by it. And that's really the biggest issue in the industry, is that the platforms don't market the deal. The issuer or third-party firm needs to help that issuer craft that story in a way that it's really going to resonate with likely investors, and then very aggressively market it online through a combination of what's called paid, earned, owned, and social media marketing. And the truth is, it's really hard to do. And so that's the problem that we solve today. And 95% of our clients are companies similar to Elio Motors. They are issuers seeking capital through Regulation A+ offerings.
And then you have a convention coming up. Tell me about that. Where is it, when, and what kind of things will you have available there?
Well, I really appreciate you asking. We're very excited to be hosting a conference. It's called the CrowdInvest Summit. It's taking place December 7th and 8th, a Wednesday, Thursday, at the Los Angeles Convention Center in downtown LA. We have a huge space, and we have a big vision for this conference. The vision is to connect everyday Americans with crowd-funded investment opportunities. And ironically, those are the two demographics of people that are constantly missing at every other conference in the industry. And it's ironic because the issuer, the entrepreneurs that are going down this path, choosing Reg A+, choosing regulation crowdfunding, those are the real visionaries and pioneers in our industry. It's not the service providers. At the same time, it's the crowd, the everyday Americans that now have the ability to invest, are also not present, generally speaking, at these conferences. So our goal is to connect these two demographics, and we have some fantastic speakers lined up, and we expect more than 1,000 attendees and 100+ high-profile speakers.
Wow, that sounds great, actually. I wish I could go to that, actually.
I hope to see you there.
Now, and how can someone find out more about the convention as well as your company?
Go to crowdinvestsummit.com. You can see what our mission, vision, values are, all the speakers, and how to purchase tickets.
Okay, thank you so much, Darren, for joining us today and
Thank
sharing
you.
the story. Good luck, and I know a lot of people have hopes and dreams out there, and you're helping them achieve those.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
And thank you as well for joining us on Small Cap Nation. I'm Jane King at the NASDAQ market site.